So, WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017 has come to a close. And not much of Great Balls of Fire, but yeah, it was some itchy nuts. That has to do with like 2 to 3 matches in the card. But for the most part, this pay-per-view was a ride that was worth, something. There were certain things entertaining about the fucking event. And that's saying something, because I didn't think that certain things were going to go certain ways. But this is not about WWE as a whole. It's just, But anyway, I hold myself accountable for my predictions that I make in every pay-per-view. So without further ado, these are the results, and my opinions, of WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017. Okay, look, I thought that Neville was going to win simply because this is Neville here. The only way Tazawa was going to win is if he got some help, which didn't come. And yes, Neville kind of played dirty at the end, but it wasn't anything that was totally fucking illegal in order to get it done. He just proved that once again, he's the king of the cruiserweights, and he'll do what's ever necessary in order to fucking win matches. Okay, so alright, look, so he made Tazawa lose his balance and nuts and kicked him in the gut and all that. Alright, yes, he's rigged eyes in the past. He's done certain things in the past and so on and so forth. But it didn't cause a disqualification, did it? He didn't need help or assistance, did he? He didn't need a mistarage or a puss-tarage or anything like that. He didn't need his wife helping him. He didn't need an advocate fucking prancing around the ring helping or anything like that. He did it alone. And that I'm satisfied with. So, Neville is still the Cruiserweight Champion. Again, is Tozawa going to get a rematch? Oh, yes, he is. Because in exclusive during the fucking event, he said that he wants a rematch. Go figure. Okay, time for some owning up. I'm very surprised by the result. I didn't think that Bray Wyatt was actually going to get the fucking win here. Yes, some dirty things were done in order to get the win, but once again, Bray was alone, no mistarage, no wife. He actually fucking pinned Seth Rollins. Okay, fine. You get the Kingslayer to beat Triple H at WrestleMania, and alright, so he loses to Bray Wyatt. Okay, we know this feud isn't over by a long shot. Maybe there'll be some type of extra stipulation within their next match. But again, Bray Wyatt winning, I didn't think that he was going to win, personally. I thought that Seth Rollins were going to do, because Bray Wyatt and pay-per-views don't go hand in hand. They just don't. Not singles matches. Usually he loses to almost every fucking body on the fucking roster, but he ended up winning this one. I do like the result because I like Bray Wyatt, but I'm still surprised that he won. I did pick Seth Rollins, so I'm holding myself accountable. I was wrong, but I'm happy that I was wrong. Okay, look, did anyone think that Enzo stood a chance in this match? Wait, there are certain people that did. I look, the only way that Enzo was going to win this if there would have been like a quick roll up or something. But I just look, even though I didn't really dismiss that, and I didn't think that was out of the question, but this is Big Cass's time to shine, so to speak. So, yeah, Enzo is down. And Enzo gave a big promo, the only thing that he's really, really, really good at, right before their match. Saying that Big Cass is, he's 7 foot tall, and he's always in his shadow. He's always in Enzo's shadow. But you can see the match. Again, Enzo tried, but, yeah, Big Cass, again, No help, no assistance, no shenanigans that were illegal, no DQ, whatever, no wife, no Miz Taraj. Yeah, Big Cass beats Enzo. And you can't teach that. Now, this was one of the most entertaining matches of the night. Yes, it lasted the whole 30 minutes. There were no sudden. There wasn't a sudden death. It was 4 wins to 3, 4 pinfalls to 3, and the champs actually fucking retained. Now, I picked Cesaro and Sheamus simply because I didn't think that they were just going to hand the belts back to the Hardys, and I think that maybe the Hardys are going to split sooner or later. And Matt Hardy is going to go broken and delete. But, again, this was one of the most entertaining matches in the card because, I mean, damn, right off the bat, Sheamus and Cesaro went up 1-0, and it was up 2-0. And it is like, damn, okay, yes, the Hardys had to come back. At one point, it was 3-3, but then Cesaro had got a pin because, you know, of a mistake of Sheamus not being the legal man and Cesaro getting the pin. And it was funny because time was running out, so Cesaro went out of the ring and ran around and stuff like that, and he got caught with a twist of fate, but then the time ran out, so there was no time there. So Sheamus and Cesaro still the tag team champions, and I called that. And I'm very glad that the match was entertaining. You see, I didn't think that Alexa was going to win by pinfall submission. Just didn't think so. No, because you had Sasha go toe-to-toe with Charlotte Flair months ago. Oh, and so they're going to have her lose by pinfall or submission to Alexa Ms. Bliss? Didn't think so. So what happens? Oh, we get a count-out victory. Sasha Banks wins by count-out because Alexa didn't want to get back in the fucking ring. Oh, yeah. Again, I didn't think that... Look, I knew that Sasha would win. I mean, possibly, but yeah, it was by count out because, again, Alexa basically wanted to run away. Now, people want to say that, you know, heels have been doing this for a long period of time, but the thing about it is, I just went through matches where heels won the match and they did shenanigans, but they at least pinned their opponents. You see how that goes? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. It's very interesting because this is a trend of heels winning every fucking match on this card so far. Except for this one. But the heel retained the championship because of a fucking count out. Sasha wins, but by count out, so she's not the women's champion. Look, if any of you out there thought that the results were going to be anything different, if any of you thought that the match, the way it went, was going to be anything different, then you're a fucking idiot. Okay? There was no way that The Miz was going to do this on his own. There was no way that The Miz was going to have a fucking classic match. Especially by, it's not possible. And well, what do you know? The Miz Taraj was, the Jizz Taraj was there, the Pussatage was there, and his wife was there. What do you know? So it was 4-on-1. It took 3 men and 1 woman to beat Dean Ambrose. Yet, people are still saying that this guy deserves to be Intercontinental Champion. I hope he loses his belt very fucking soon. Because I do not want to see him pasted with this belt for a long fucking period of time because he fucking doesn't deserve it. He can't wrestle for shit. The Miz just can't wrestle for shit. He can't be taken seriously as a fucking top heel. He just can't. Come on. Just fucking no. Get this belt off this fucker. Get this belt off this coward. Get this belt off this pussy. Yeah, Dean Ambrose loses because, again, of the wife. Basically the wife. Yeah. Helps Miz put foot on the ropes and distraction, and then dick licking finally. And no, just get this belt off this fucking fucker as soon as fucking possible. Funny, I'm surprised that Roman actually lost the match. But it was the way he lost. He was going to try to spear Braun Strowman into the fucking ambulance. I think both of them would have went into the ambulance. But Braun moves out of the way and Roman goes flying in, and then Braun Strowman closes the fucking door, and that's it. So Braun Strowman actually wins the ambulance match. I think it was kind of funny how Braun Strowman tried to carry Roman Reigns, after the initial power slam that he gave inside of the ring. He tried to carry him over to the ambulance. But Roman Reigns was like, fuck that, and into the ring was like, get back in here, let's fight. So they fought for a while. And Roman Reigns actually remembered that, okay, there's no rules here. So he actually smashed Braun Strowman with a chair multiple amount of times. But it got to the point where Roman Reigns was smacking Braun Strowman's arm with the chair, and Braun was no-selling it. Like, this don't affect me, you're going to have to do something else. But, for what it was worth, it was pretty fucking entertaining what these two went through. And it was an entertaining brawl because both of them are not going to put on a classic wrestling match. They're just not. But I do give this match credit. Not just because Roman lost, but the structure of the match. They made Braun Strowman look like he was worth something. Especially after the match. Because Roman Reigns, when he got out of the ambulance and he, beat Braun Strowman down, and he miraculously got him into the ambulance, and Roman Reigns actually drove the ambulance. Now, look, I'm not sure if this is actually how it went or whatever, but he drove the ambulance through the back, and then he all of a sudden puts it in reverse and crashes the fucking ambulance with Braun Strowman still inside. Now, the craziest part about that was they had to bring in the Jaws of Life in order to get Braun out. So, while that was going on, you had an impromptu match between Curt Hawkins and Heath Slater, which Heath Slater actually won, but I'm not even going to cover that because you could barely see the fucking match. The bell had rang when they were showing footage of them trying to get Braun Strowman out of the fucking ambulance, so no one cared about the fucking match that was going on while they were trying to get Braun Strowman out of his ambulance. The craziest part about it is, when they did get Braun out of the fucking ambulance, Braun did not want to be attended to. Braun didn't want any fucking help. Braun was not getting on no gurneys. Braun was not getting checked on by no EMTs. He just like, leave me alone, leave me alone. And he walked away on his own. And that earned a lot of people's respect and cheers, because everybody was like, that is the way a threat heel should be. Not a pussy, but an actual true heel, a monster heel, where you're like, fuck, yeah, Roman Reigns, look out, this dude is still gonna come for you. So, Braun Strowman won, but Roman kind of got the last laugh. There may be some hell to pay, because Kurt Angle was actually there when that backstage shit happened. But again, for what it was worth, they got us emotionally involved. And what it was worth, the right person did win the match. So, congratulations, WWE. You hyped up Strowman, but you fucked with him at the same time. Okay, so you had Brock get attacked before the match actually began. And Okay, Samoa Joe laid it into Brock before the match. He attacked him from behind. He attacked him. He actually put him through the announcer's table. And so Brock Lesnar struggled to get back into the ring. And then that's when the bell rang. And then that's when Joe attacked. But Brock still took him to Suplex City. Joe was still trying to put on the Coquina Clutch. 3 times in the match, I might add. And the way the match was structured, I can understand. Brock retains. The only thing I did not like about this match is that it only took 1 F5 to keep Joe down. Out of all the shit that Joe has gone through over the years, it took 1 F5 to keep him down. He gets to this point, 1 F5, I don't give a fuck how many suplexes he took in the match. Okay. And it was the way he did the F5. He F5'd him out of the Coquina Clutch. Alright, there should have been at least 2 F5s to Joe in order to keep him down. Even 1 F5 didn't keep Randy Orton down. Roman Reigns, John Cena. Okay, look. Joe was an actual fucking threat. And it should have taken more to keep him down. And that's the only thing I didn't like about this result. That was the only thing. But again, this match was structured the way it was supposed to. So, those are my opinions and results to WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017. The first ever Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. Maybe it'll be the last because maybe they'll change the name of that fucking pay-per-view. But anyway, what did you think about the event and what do you think about my opinions? Am I full of shit? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my opinions? Please leave a comment below and tell me how you feel about the event and how you feel about my opinions that I stated earlier about this whole event. And don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe. I'm always open for a debate about wrestling. Oh, and congratulations to AJ Styles. He's the new United States champion. And damn it, WWE, you released Austin Aries. Fuck. If it's not one thing, it's another. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.